Hello and welcome to this episode of small seminar. We're doing a series today, or the next 5, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how it's gonna end. It depends on how fast I am. But a track from start to finish, and I can't get out of my techno stream right now, so I'm doing Raw Hypnotic Techno, but a full track this time. And today it's gonna be all about drums and percussion. Maybe because we're gonna put the rumble bass to it as well. So a little bit of bass this time. Next time it's gonna be bass and synth. And next time again it's gonna be effects and refine all the tracks we made. And then after that, it's going to be arrangement, and at the end, mixing and mastering. So I will start also by saying that in this, it's not fully Ableton stuff I'm going to use. I'm also going to use different VSTs, but it's going to be a mixture of Ableton and VSTs. So the first thing I want to do is load up Kick 2. And Kick 2 is a drum or kick engine. I will put the link in all the VSTs I'm going to use, where you can find them if you want to, because this is my favorite kick engine. It's very easy to use and it just sounds so good. So just when we load it up, it would sound like this. If the push wanted to respond, I'm gonna restart it. Yeah. If the push is in the plug, I would really love if it was. Which one is it? Oh, I hate this when it's not. Did you pull it out, Rasmus? What? Why is it not connecting?
Wow, what a day.
What a day. Half-hour delay and oh, something happens. Yeah. There we go. So this is the kick, how it would sound from the beginning. And you can go in and load in different types of kick that's already made, but I always kind of use this one because it's enough. What we can do is we can set the pitch of the kick, so we can actually tune it right here. And you can tune it in different ways. So you can tune it by the click. So right now I want this to be in an F. C, D, F. So you can hear it's that goes. After that, we have the bottom here. I can go. So I want to have it here. There. Oh. It's my finger here. And then the end here, I want it deeper. There we go. And an F. G, F. Like that. And then you have the click over here. We can do. So I actually you can decide how much click it should have. So let's just say we want this kick right here, or I want this kick right here. Double click up here to make the piano roll, and then we'll figure out where the kick should be. Right now I'm just gonna make a 4x4, and let's say the BPM 145. So now the kick would sound like this. I would duplicate this 3 times, so it's push the button 3 times, so now it's 4 beats loop, 4 bar, sorry. And then I would say, okay, I want to try something different. I think I wanted to have these 3 in the beginning, like that. And then I would push the end like this. Maybe. Let's hear it. Something like that. And again, we can tune the kick if we want more. Let's see. Here. I'll just have it there so there's more punch to it. And you can see every time I open a track -6, I always like to have headrooms on my tracks to begin with. So I've saved it so every time I open up a new MIDI track or a audio track, it's set on -6 or 6 dB under the limit. So I always know that it won't punch through. Cool. So the next thing is that we want to have some percussion and hi-hat stuff. To Raw and Hypnotic Techno, I really like to have the 909 Classic. So let's take the Classic, and I just keep it simple here to begin with. So just have open hi-hat just on the middle part. So now we just have this. Yep. But this kit is built so it has this that you can kill the sound when you can't have a drum if you have a drummer and put a hi-hat and you have the foot pedal and he opens up the hi-hat. When he closes it, then it's not open anymore. So here, if I had the closed hi-hat after you can have it here so you can hear the difference. So this is the closed hi-hat you can hear now. You can hear it kind of shut off the... So I can do this now instead. Have 2 here. 2 here, 2 here. So now it's not long. It gets shut off, right? But that's just for showing. So I would do like if I would take this, press 0, so it's bypassed. So I would do not here because that's over this one, but I will do it anyway and have it going like this, 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 and then just delete that and that. Maybe one here and one here. Something like that, and take these. So we have that. So now I want to have these not the same, like right now they're hit the same hardness. So I will just take the randomness and click that once, set the threshold a little bit higher and the ramp up and the down ramp, something like that. Sweet. That's the only thing I will use right now is for the hi-hat. Next up, I want to go in drums and percussion. let's use that. But make something nice out of it. Let's click on the headphones here, so when I click, it will kind of show that one we want to use, and then just hear it like this. And then the next one. It's fine. Let's just duplicate that. Let's go into the kit. So let's see the first one here, if there's anything on that. No. Then I'll use in my mixing tools here. This is my favorites up here in mixing tools. Is just a mixture of what I use most for mixing. It could be all the top ones up here are Ableton's own, and then I have the VSTs or audio units down below. So I'm gonna take the drum bus and fire it up here, because we have this transient shaper. So we make this a little more short, make it a drive. Take the damp down, let's see, no, crunch. And then we can take this down a little bit. Cool. And then let's have a echo on. Take the dry wet down. So we have this going. Right now it's set on ping pong. We can have a little bit of reverb on here. And then afterwards I would take a compressor and sidechain that to the kick. So let's turn that off and turn it on. So we get the signal from the kick, and then we're gonna sidechain this.
So you need to turn it off and then on again?
So yeah, but this is just, we just get the signal. So you ask if we need to turn it on again, the kick. Yeah, of course, we're gonna use the kick, but right now it's so we can see the signal without hearing the kick.
Ah.
Yeah. So we're gonna do this. And let's take Raw, our new distortion module, and set this on multiband. I'm gonna, well, we can click this so we can actually see what's going on the 3 multibands. So you can see there's not going on a lot on the bottom end, but it will detect that it's actually something in the middle and in the top. So now we can make this a little more gritty. Something like that. We can even try and go like I actually like that a lot. Really nice. So what I did was I set it to multiband down here. You can see it here. Just set it on multiband. Opened up Raw with this little triangle. And then we have 3 bands we can control over. We can even go and say we want this to be dynamic. So when I click this, I can remove my ugly head. And now we can see filter frequencies I can do with envelope. And the envelope is an audio envelope, so it will detect the sound that comes in, and you can actually see it here. This is the thing we get in. So when I turn up here, it will actually, let's see, no, that's the low one. It's we need the top frequency here. Yeah, sorry. Oh, that's the filter. Sorry, it's this one. So now you can see it only reacts when the sound comes in. Cool. So let's close this down and let's hear the kick. So now we're gonna go into the hi-hats again. And I want to have echo on again. And let's have this. Right now it's undotted. Let's take the sync off, so it's time. Get this roomy kind of thing, and then offset them. And then I want to have a filter on it. So we get this fizzle. And then let's sidechain that with the kick. This go up. Take the dry wet down a little bit. So you can see this is it's too loud now. So I want to go in and click here. So this one, I'm gonna turn these down. And then if you want to see how I make the rumble kick, there's a video of how I do that. So I'm just gonna put in my rumble kick the way I did it at the other video. So this is how I made it. I had the dry one, so this is just our kick, and then we have, this is how the rumble bass is going to be made. But I can see that this should be something like that. And then I think instead of a delay, I want a reverb. Reverb. Sidechain to kick 2, that's right. Something like that. And now I think there's on the kick too, there's too much of a click. So I'm gonna go into click. Something like that instead. And then on the dry here, we're gonna take the take chord presser, a VST that has AI implemented it in, so it will calculate for us, but I can squeeze it. So if we hear the kick now, let's make some more bass, something like that, and then we'll put raw on the kick as well, but then let's make it more juicy, so that's pretty nice. So up here I'm gonna duplicate this, the hi-hat thing, and then put a ride on it. Something like that. And let's try and make something with this. Here. So let's try and make this one. Like that, but then I will go into my percussion part and take this one, and I would go into, can I do that on this one? Okay. Take a pitch shifter and put on the wood block. Let's see if I touched it, if I can go into the envelope. Let's see if I take the, like it's afterwards. That's weird. But let's go and see if oh, it's only you. I won't. Was it because I put this on? It's afterwards? Oh, it makes it though. Sorry. Maybe. Do it with this one instead. And let's go and see this one. So now this is really cool, but then I would try and do something crazy with the percussion part. So I would go insert a audio track, and I would go audio from resample, hit the red one here, and hit record. Something like that, and then let's try and put it in here. Zoom in and hit this one. So now we have it here. So then I would try and stretch this one. So I would hit Command E to cut it, and maybe here, from here, Command E, and take this. I want that one as well. And then here, let's see if I can stretch that and hear how that would sound. Command L. And let's try and pitch that down. Maybe it's upwards. So let's try and do that the same way with this one. That's the delay part of the same one. So I'll just hit Command E, Command E, Command E, and delete this one. That's how far it got. And then just have this Command J and take that, whoops, back over here. Delete this one, delete this one, and yeah, and then we have to hit loop on this one. And then we're gonna do kind of the same again. And then make a reverb. Maybe it will work. Let's see. Let's find something more fun. Plate reverb. This one. Then we record this in. Look at it here. Then we're gonna reverse it. Oh, actually, let's reverse this with the, when we reverse it with, so we have this with the reverb and only the reverb. So now we're gonna resample this, so backwards. Let's have this from 3 till 5. Oh, I want it longer. Sorry. There we go. So I think the loop should start here. And let's have this on 2. There we go. So now we recorded this with this on. I would make another recording when it's not fully wet, so we get the same drums, half and half. Do the same thing again. Cool. Why is it not doing? Sorry, because it's flipped over. So if we take this, no, it's right. So if we flip this over, reverse it. So now we have the reversed reverb of the drums, but now we reversed it back again, and we're gonna reverse this again. Now I got this stretch, whoop, 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 but it fits to this. And we still have and let's record this one more time, because I don't want 2, I want 1. So record this. Up, then we'll get the drums. Again, we don't want to have the drums going. Sometimes you have to like everything straight what you're gonna do. Cool. And let's have this on 2. That's enough, because then we can delete that and we can delete that. And then let's drop clip sample. Now we have this floating thing. On. So let's push this. But this one I only want to be able to implement it later if I want to. We can also try and take the transient shaper on this. I have a more fun one than the transient shaper that's in drum bus. So we can have this transient master. See. And maybe we should make this a little bit more with a transient shaper or a gate shaper. Let's go in rhythmical. Just need to find the right one. We could draw our own, but I really like just because here is like thousands of different patterns. I actually like this one. You just mix it in. So I think this is the first part of the drums. Half an hour just to make this. Yeah. Do you have any questions? 1,000 of them. Or maybe not. It's also cool. The last thing I want to do is just to rename, so I'm ahead of myself. Remember the hinge? Then it will tell you the number before. If you just write, it won't have any number, and I like to be able to see, oh, I need, instead of having like 3 basses, I would say it was still 3 basses, but then the number on the tracks would be there. So if you have the hinge and say kick plus rumble, then we have hinged hi-hats. That's okay, just want to have this percussion and hinge wet percussions, and I don't like there's anything written here. Then my kick, I always like it red. My hi-hat is gonna be yellow, and my percussions are a different yellow, and yeah, also the same yellow. And then I'm gonna take my, I have this down here. Which one is the color? This one I'm gonna turn off. This is making automatically colors on my tracks by renaming them. So you can see if I turn it on, I can have, you can see the different colors. Why I rename them, they would get different colors. But right now I just want to do it myself. So this one was the yellow one. This one I want a lighter, like this one, percussion. Then I'm gonna right click it and assign color to clips. Assign to clips. Assign to clips. And assign color to clips. So we made maintenance. Again, we can make a kick up here. That's just 4 on the floor. Sweet, half an hour. That was it for today. And next Wednesday we're gonna touch a little bit more, have layers of basses on top of that, and some sequences that's running next to it, and maybe make some percussion tones, so it'll be kind of in the melody as well. But we'll get to that. So thank you for tuning in, and swing by lab time. You're always welcome for a cup of coffee or some DJ stuff for production. Yeah, see you next Wednesday.